I can't live if I don't hear that from Will at least once a day. Anyway, welcome to the Madness Table. It is Andrew Walker here with Will, Brendan, and Sam. And we're here today brought to you by Coors Edge. Just because it's zero alcohol doesn't mean you have to have responsibilities. Zero alcohol, zero responsibilities. You can still make bad decisions. Now, if you want to pop down to our social media account, you can give us likes and subscribes and always comment Coors Edge on every post as many times as you can, and please tag the Coors Brewery. They don't know I'm doing this, but it'll be a fun little treat for them when they log in the morning. Just a little gift. And thinking of gifts, you can pop on down to Apple or Spotify or wherever you get us and leave us a gift in the form of a review. It'll be wonderful, and I'm sure completely sober, like I am, drinking this Coors Edge. And if that's not enough, hop on down to coffee. That's spelled K-O-F-I, as if you have been drinking all day and don't remember how to spell. But that's alright, you can drop a coin to your local podcasters by doing that. It's a great time. And always tell a friend. Not about Coors Edge, they don't need to know about that. Tell them about this podcast, The Madness Table, that you're currently listening to. Helps us grow and helps you look really cool, because you were there before they were, which makes you a priority. Wow, that was a great intro. Thanks, Andrew. Alright, back to you, Will.
Thank you, Andrew. It was a good intro. Y'all are in a weird place. As you can see by the new map I have you all on, last time you had come across, finally after traversing for, I believe it was 6 days on Purple Worm, to some section of the Labyrinth. And where you had emerged from and all safely landed except for Nobon, who had his legs obliterated and then slowly healed by himself and you guys, a 2-story adamantine tower upon which 4 gargoyles kind of hung out at the top, giggling and laughing at you while you discovered the secret password to get inside and to collapse the tower. And as Sephel, Scylla, and Nobon down below opened the main doors with the command word, the 4 gargoyles pointed out to Sussaro the trapdoor on top of the tower that then sprung open at the same time, allowing you all to enter. Now, as Scylla, Sephel, and Nobon look into the first floor, you see that it's pretty barren in here. There's some old, tattered, kind of like moth-eaten rugs. There are some old tapestries kind of hanging that are faded and ripped. And there's not much going on in this space. However, you do see in the back is a ladder affixed to the wall that leads to another trapdoor that leads up above. And there, at the foot of this ladder, sits a skeleton. Sussaro, you up on top, do you investigate the new trapdoor that has opened up at all, or no?
Absolutely. I kind of feel like in his current state of annoyance at these 4 cackling gargoyles, Seuss is going to just kind of roll and, use his actual eyes and his row of eyes to peer down into this tower space.
Okay. You look down into the floor below, and you see a fairly large room. Inside, you see a large, old, dusty, grand piano. You see some bookshelves lining the wall. You see some broken pieces of couches and a large table, kind of a large sitting room. And it looked like there might have been more things kind of stashed within this area, but most of them have been broken or destroyed by time. And you do see what looks like towards one of the corners another trapdoor that looks like it could lead downwards.
Excellent. Well, now that I'm wearing my festive robe and I'm no longer encumbered by my heavy armor, I will deftly drop onto the floor. like a ninja in
Okay.
the night.
You drop down into the floor below. Sephel, Scylla, and Nobon, you guys now have access to this first floor, looking in, and you see the skeleton. What do you guys do? You are muted, Sephel. How dare you?
I just unmuted myself, damn it. The pause was not 'cause mute, it was 'cause dumb.
That's dumb.
Can we investigate the corpse?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does it look like it's been dead for a while?
You can roll investigation to kind of cover both. How about that?
Okay. 16.
Okay, that's enough. Judging by the way things are, both all the materials like the old tapestries and rugs and things that you've noticed when walking in here, like their state of decay, and the fact that you have come across a complete skeleton, which you kind of like begin to move around and some of it kind of crumbles and falls apart, you think it's been a few centuries since anybody's been in here. And also just about as long for this skeleton.
Are there any belongings or anything of note surrounding it, or is it just kind of on its own?
As you kind of sift through the kind of now dusty remains and tatters of his garments, you pull them away and you hear what sounds like glass kind of clatter to the floor. And as you push some of the bones away, you see 2 empty potion bottles and a third one that seems to have some liquid still within it.
Okay. I will pick up the non-empty one.
Okay.
Scylla, do we have any need for empty vials?
I am certain that Seuss, he might want them.
He'll do something with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
He probably has a need. So
I'll pocket everything.
Okay.
Can I quickly identify the... Can you cast Identify without... No, you have to do it as a ritual.
Really? You can't just do it as a regular spell?
Yeah, I don't... It only has it as a ritual. I don't think you can just, like, forego the casting time. So yeah, I would have to spend 10 minutes if we care enough. But I can always do that after. We can case this place, kind of see what all is around it, and then I can do like one big identify session when we have a short moment, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right. So now that you've found everything that's kind of in this particular area, what do you guys do?
I would like to get to the roof. If Seuss is up there and in need, we should gather.
Yeah.
So I'll head for whatever point I think is going to get us up to the roof.
So you're going to climb the ladder right next to the skeleton?
Yes.
While we're traveling, but before we go anywhere, and while we're traveling, Sephel is going to cast Detect Magic to just sort of be aware in case there are any glyphs or magically set traps throughout this fortress.
Okay.
Because mages be bitches, and they don't like trespassers.
Mages do be bitches. You sense some magic coming off the potion that you picked up that Scylla now holds, I believe, because I think you gave it to her. And then you sense the presence of 2 other magical things coming from the floor above you.
Okay.
Okay.
Do any of them feel... Like, what is the school of magic?
I'm I'm just gonna tell you they're magic items, and I don't have their schools of magic.
Okay.
In front of me. Yeah.
The important thing I care about in this moment is that we're not going to open a trap door at the top of a ladder and it explodes.
Gotcha.
So as long as that's not the case,
there's no trap magic. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There is no traps of magical nature, but if there's a tripwire, I am useless.
Understood. I will climb up to the top of the ladder and examine the top to make sure that there's nothing going to surprise us on the way out. But if not, then I will approach the next landing.
Okay. Scylla goes to climb the ladder, and there's razor blades duct taped to it. So go ahead and take. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking razor blades.
Happy
Halloween, bitches.
Yeah, right.
The skeleton starts to cackle.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. No. You climb up the ladder and you start pushing open the trap door, and you see the same room that I described to you that Sussaro is looking in. Okay. And you can actually hear him as he plops down from the ceiling, because you can now see a little bit of light streaming down from the floor above. And I'm going to move you guys onto a new map. So if you look at Roll20, there you guys are. You're in this large room. You see the grand piano, this kind of nice sitting area, some stacks of old dusty books. And Sussaro, because of your now enhanced sight due to the robe and the curse that seems to be lingering upon you, you see two dark, shadowy figures far different from the normal shadows that you see. These ones appear to have horns and wings, and instead of ending in some kind of odd amalgamation of legs or arms or anything like that, they seem to almost turn wisp-like, like a ghost. And you see one of them is hovering over the grand piano, while another one seems to linger by the bookcases closer to where Scylla, Sephel, and Nobon have now climbed up from. What do you guys do?
Will confidently stride towards like the center of the room.
Hello. So kind of you to join me, as I am here and have been for some time, on purpose, as was my plan.
Why are you talking so strangely?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is how I always talk, and everything is fine. Also, there are ghosts here.
Sussaro, as you're talking, the one that was on the piano has now begun to move towards the bookcase near you, and I'm just going to ping on the map where you see this shadow moving. And you see one on the far edge there, too. They both seem to be moving as you're all kind of talking.
Does anyone here play the piano by any chance?
No.
I don't know if I had the finger dexterity before. I certainly don't now.
Nobon, my good man?
I'm afraid I don't, but if you would like me to try, I can attempt.
Well, let me give it a go. I have rather lithe and dexterous fingers.
And I'm gonna keep clocking the ghosty boys. I'm gonna walk over to the grand piano. I'm gonna theatrically crack my knuckles, and I would like to attempt to tickle the ivories.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
Excellent. Not bad. That is a 16, but I'm gonna blow a unyielding mind to pump that up to a 21.
42.
Yeah, right.
Soon.
What kind of music you playing? Got anything special up in there?
Seuss is playing like a very jazzy kind of Gershwin-esque jazz, like but like a piano.
I love that. I love that for you.
Like good sounding.
Yeah, but like it's like what I was doing, but imagine instead of that, it's like Fantasia, like.
Okay.
Yeah, what you did,
Alright,
Andrew,
man.
kind of sounded like the cantina in Star Wars.
A little bit. It kind of did.
But you know what?
Only
I'm
music
still
I
for
know.
it.
It's the only
okay.
music I know.
Here's what happens.
Oh, shit.
You go to do this Gershwin-esque music, but what ends up happening as you strike some of the keys that ends up making it sound like the Star Wars Cantina music is that some of them you go to hit and there's no reverberation. Like something seems to be sitting on the strings inside the piano, and you realize a good number of them are being prevented from like moving. And you now see one of these shadowy figures very close to the piano. If you guys have been paying attention to Roll20, I've been pinging on and off for Andrew to keep an eye on them. As these two figures seem to be getting very, very close to you now as you continue to play.
What's like the vibe though? Do they seem like they're chill, or are they like annoyed by my musical prowess?
Roll an insight check. The rest of you, what are you doing as he's playing the piano?
Well, so I wanted to. So I still have detect magic up. You said there were 2 other magical pings in this area. Where are those located in this room?
Seem to be coming from the piano.
Interesting.
I would like to get put the ghost between myself, like the ghost between myself and Seuss.
But you can't see them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You can't see the ghost, Sam, unless you got true sight. Come on. Or the invisibility.
Then I'm just gonna start kind of walking around and touching stuff.
Yeah, Sephel is going to cross.
Yeah.
Sephel's going to cross to the piano and try to open up the back of it, especially when he hears that some of the notes are not playing properly.
Okay. You go to touch the piano. Go ahead and move your token, please. Because we gotta fucking... Come on, man. Don't be like that.
You only care because you're about to kill me again.
Yeah, absolutely. You go to open this piano as Seuss is playing and noticing that these keys are not working. As one of these shadowy figures, Seuss, what'd you get for your insight?
Natural 2022.
Nice. They're hunting, and they're about to prey, and I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Great.
Oh no!
Aww, beans. Sephel, what you got?
Rolled a natural 20 for a 21.
Scylla?
I got a... Sorry, I was starting the Roll20 recording. The fuck?
You got the fuck.
I got
Seuss,
a
what you
fuck.
got?
I got a 12.
A 12. Okay.
I got a really spicy natural 7 for an 8.
Why are you the way that you are?
I was bored to be this way.
Just get out, man.
You should see me play Call of Cthulhu. It's all low numbers, and I'm the king.
I'd be more excited to see you play Elden Ring.
It's a thing.
You can say terrible.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you like watching someone use magic from a distance and then run like hell, drink a bunch of cerulean potions and do it again. A coward's guide to combat.
Call that cheesing it.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Sephel, you're up and you just feel like something is not right.
Great. So Sussaro said there were ghosts. We cannot see them.
Did you say that there was ghosts?
I did say there was ghosts.
Okay, just make it sure. Okay. Yep. You can't currently see them.
One of us
He
fucking
can.
listens, Will.
Hey, I got a lot going on.
I am going to touch myself.
Wow, interesting.
And I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good,
Okay.
which protects me against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Cool.
Oh,
Good.
I can just cast that at will.
What?
Yeah, because of the stupidly broken staff that I was given.
Yeah.
Protection from Evil and Good is just one of those spells that I can cast all the time.
Do you have a staff in one hand and the sword in the other, or like what's the load?
I am attuned to
What's
both.
the loadout?
I typically have the... So I walk with the staff, so that's typically drawn. If I need the sword, I would switch.
Cool.
But yeah, so for the duration, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me. I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed, which is maybe the important one.
Okay. All right. Well, find out. Because first up is this creature that appears. I believe it appears. Let's just double check here. Yes. This dark winged horned creature with a horrible toothy maw and these long, incredibly long arms reaches out and attempts to claw you.
I told you there was a ghost.
That is a 21 to hit.
Was that at disadvantage?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes. Yes, sorry. I got better on the
Rolled
second
better.
one.
Okay. Alright, that hits.
Okay. You take 8 points of psychic damage as this odd
Ooh.
creature just rips through you there.
I take 16.
Ooh.
What?
Spice.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, little fun fact about the body that Sephel is now in. This particular form is vulnerable to psychic damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
Thanks,
no.
homebrew.
And then as this shadowy figure claws at you in the same instant, it disappears. You, Sussaro, see it moves back and is actually 10 feet behind you.
Hold on.
What?
No, I was keeping myself honest and
Concentration check.
concentration check, and I make it.
Okay.
Constipation check. That's what you wanted to say.
There we go.
I'm very backed up, but also maintaining my spell.
Yeah. When it says constipation check, we all have to go.
Yeah.
Sadly
Now
for
I've
you,
heard Will
Sussaro,
groan again, so I feel great.
Yeah, we're doing
doing
great.
good. We're ahead of the curve. Sadly for you, Sussaro, a second one of these creatures races up behind you, appears, and claws out at you.
I see you, demon.
Does a 17 hit you?
It certainly does.
Okay.
Certainly.
Indeed,
Certainly.
do.
You take 10 points of psychic damage. Here's a... Why am I forgetting this? If a target is technically hidden and attacks you, does it get advantage on the roll? I'm totally forgetting if that's a thing or not. Yeah? Okay.
It should. Yeah, they're not hidden against me though because I can see them.
That makes sense. Okay. So you just take the 10 points of psychic damage, and then he disappears from everybody else's point of view.
I hate it.
and you see him then flee in the direction of Nobon. And it is Nobon's turn. Okay, all right. So as an action, he holds up this like furry paw as his holy symbol, and he speaks a prayer. And all undead need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does that include you, Sephel?
That's what I was wondering.
It does not. Does not
and
affect Sephel.
They both succeed. They both got above a 16, so they are fine, and that takes his entire action, so there's no aura of vitality. Scylla, you are up. You know there's some ghosty-like things striking out at your friends. You're looking at some books. Any good reads?
She's like looking at the shelf, and then she just hears the piano like keys like twang, and then like ow from Sephel and Zeus. And then she turns around and she's like, "What is happening?" But I will of course move in your direction. I will move 30 feet toward everyone.
Okay. Cool.
Without a target, I think I will dash toward the full group. So I'll go ahead and use my action to get all the way over to the piano. And then I think I will end my turn there.
Okay. All right, Seuss, you're up.
Oh yeah. Can you ping for me where these ghosty boys be, so I may ghost bust them with extreme prejudice?
Yes. One is right next to Scylla to the south, and then one is right in front of the armchair, a little bit farther south of it.
All right. So one just south of Scylla, one just southwest of the armchair. Seuss is gonna stand up on the piano stand.
All right. Since I have advanced tactical capabilities, I will let you all know that they are one directly south of Scylla, and the other southwest of that armchair. South is that way.
He points to the south.
All right. Now that we're up to speed, behold. Wait, actually, one more time.
I would like to use my bonus action to adroit analysis on one of these shadow boys.
Smart.
I would like to know from you if they have any resistances, immunities, or vulnerabilities.
Good news or bad news?
Good news.
Good news, they're vulnerable to radiant. Bad news, they are immune to cold, lightning, and poison. And they have resistances to acid, fire, necrotic, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Oh, they also are immune to exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
I repeat that out loud, and I say it in Seuss's voice, but exactly like you said it.
This is bullshit.
Don't touch them with anything but light!
You leave me no choice.
With my just like object interaction, as I stand up, I flip the cap off of my vial of holy water, which Scylla for some reason gave me like a month ago, and I forgot about it right now. And then I am going to use, with my action, control water from the Ring of Elemental Control. And I'm going to use it as like I'm gonna like water gun it, like super soaker right at the demon.
Hell yeah.
Now here's a question.
Love that.
Does holy water do any kind of damage, or are you just hoping to cover it to give more of a visual?
I'd really be happy with either outcome, to be perfectly honest with you.
It definitely does damage.
Athena and yeah.
Actually, it
does.
says I should make a ranged attack.
Yeah, do that.
I will, but I'll use the powers of my mind.
Okay.
Are you just like telekinesis throwing a vial of holy water?
Yeah, what are you doing? Is this changing?
Well, I'm
anything,
using the ring. I'm using control water, guys.
Yeah, does it have
It
to be
was-
an attack
it was
roll if you're
it was
using
really,
the
It
ring?
was really cool of the way I said it.
Still make an attack roll.
Kind of less cool when you whine about it.
I thought it was fucking
Like-
awesome, man.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah.
Like, will you still feel that way if I roll a natural 4?
No.
Nah.
Let's see, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 5. It's a 12. 12 to hit.
That actually misses. It just like the water just splashes right before this creature, and it
goodness.
just kind of like in the shadow realm just looks down in it and looks back at you, and it's like, okay.
Well, on the good news, I am concentrating on control water.
Good.
I'm bringing that water
so-
back, baby.
All right, good deal. Sephel, it's your turn.
Okay. So, Sussaro pointed out where the ghosts are. Remind me, I don't think his adroit analysis said anything regarding force damage.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're still gonna have disadvantage on any attack roll or saving throw unless it's
Well,
like a broad
that's
spectrum
great
area.
because it's area of effect.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast a 5th level Magnify Gravity,
Fuck.
which is a 10-foot radius. Let me get a ruler up here. 10-foot radius that I'm going to center on the armchair, which I believe, according to Seuss's pointer, this range that I'm indicating right here should get both of them.
Let me just double check. Where you're pinging? Where was it again?
Hold up. Can you... Hold on, that wasn't it. Can you see the
see
circle
where
I'm
you're
making
going.
right now?
Yep. That'll get both of them.
Okay. So I need them to go ahead and make Constitution saving throws for me.
Okay. Holy smokes. I rolled a 19 and a natural 20, and this was con
Okay.
saves, so one gets a 20 and one gets a 21.
Okay. So they're both going to save, but they're going to take half damage.
All right. Fair enough. How much
What
is
do we
the
got?
half damage on this 5th fucking level?
It is 16 points of force damage.
Okay. Hate it. Thank you. But you did some damage. That's good.
Yeah.
On these incorporeal like creatures. Is that your entire turn as you hear these like screams from your gravity?
No, I'm going to use my movement to get some distance. I'm going to move back across the room, sort of taking up position at the center of the back wall.
Okay. All right. It is the first creature's turn, who's pretty friggin' mad now. And he's got the drop on Scylla because Scylla can't technically see him. So let's see as we swing out with a claw with a... Ooh. I don't think this hits you. 20?
20 hits.
Oh! Nice.
It can be done.
It can
It
be
can be
done.
killed.
Impossible.
It bleeds.
You take 15 points of psychic damage as this claw just like appears in front of you and like carves through your chest, and then disappears using its bonus action to hide.
Did I
And
see it for a
it's-
moment?
Yeah, it just like flared up and then immediately disappeared.
I would like to use my reaction before it disappears. So,
As its bonus action, it hasn't moved, it's hiding from you. Can you take a reaction on the hide action?
I think you can use a reaction whenever relevant to the to the action that I'm trying to take.
Yeah.
So what I want to try and do is brace. When a creature you can see moves into reach with the melee weapon you're wielding, you can use your reaction to use a superiority die and make it attack.
That's a reaction to do that?
Yeah, that's a reaction.
Damn.
That's as
all
it
right.
enters your range.
Yep, moves into reach you have with the melee
Okay.
weapon you are wielding.
It didn't move into reach. It was already there. So does that.
I mean, when a creature you can see moves into reach. So I think the implication is like, if you can see it and it's within reach, I mean,
No,
it didn't move.
I'll give it to you.
What,
I'll give it to
Brendan?
you on this one.
I'm not going to rules layer if he's giving it to you. Make the attack.
I guess if you're arguing that it's like a surprise thing, but
Well, the implication of a brace is you see it coming and you're preparing for it.
well, you could argue I've been doing that for 6 seconds.
Yes.
But you didn't
That's
say
why
that
I'm not
last
arguing.
time. I'm just going to let it happen. Go for it.
Okay.
Laws of the Proal, Conklin, Walker at your service.
This is my trident, which is magical. It's a +1.
Okay.
I did roll a nat 20, Will.
Nice. Good job.
I think. Okay, rolling 2d8 on that. No point in doing my storm strike because it's lightning. And that is 15 plus 10 for 25. I just
Very
need to make
nice.
sure that I don't add the superiority die. Oh yeah, I do. 1 second. So that's 25 plus
I regret letting this happen.
8. 33.
33, so another 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, Sam. Damn, Sam.
But that's my reaction.
Sam, I damn.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, was I supposed to double? No. I don't know. Go ahead.
That creature is now hidden once again and is. Let's see. It doesn't. You watch Sussaro as it doesn't move along the floor. It flies up into the air and sits just underneath the ceiling, about 20 feet above you all. Next
That
up
one's
is
floating
the-
up like a little balloon.
Next one is going to move. Is going to reach out of the shadows and attack Sephel. That is a 20 to hit.
And that wouldn't be a disadvantage because they have advantage. So that cancels. Yeah, that hits.
Sephel, why didn't you dodge it? It came right at you.
We
Damn.
don't all have eyes of the damned.
This, because you're vulnerable, might be you're out for the count. You take 21 points of damage.
How
Wait,
squishy
wait.
do you think I am?
Wait. 24.
Wait, hold on,
I
was
didn't
that-
add the +3.
Sorry, is that... Are you doubling to get to that, or is that
So
base
if
damage?
I have advantage on the attack roll, his base damage
Right.
goes up. Yes.
Okay.
And I rolled
So
very
not
high.
doubled, it was 24.
Not doubled, it was 24.
Okay, that's a significant amount of damage. Can we stop fighting things that do psychic damage, please?
This is like the first time in a while.
I know, I'm over it.
Normally you're not in the way. You know, you're usually in the back.
Yeah, well, I'm in the back of a small room.
Let's see. Does Nobon, whose turn it is, have any wide-ranging radiant attacks? He is actually going to cast Guardian of Faith, and he's going to put them. I'm just going to copy him, and he is going to place them right towards the edge of the couch. And and this like giant spectral lion-headed warrior carrying a large hammer appears. Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Disappears after dealing 60 damage. So the next time these guys move, and it moves within 10 feet of Nobon's Spectral Guardian, they will get effed up. Scylla, it is your turn.
Okay.
Cluster around the magic boy's animal companion.
You were calling me
And
the magic
the range
man
on the-
last night.
Oh my god. I hate
That's
it.
between friends.
That worm was
The
the only
radius
thing,
on the Guardian
not
is
the only
what?
puppy.
No, what was that, Sam? What was your question? Sorry.
What's the radius on the Guardian?
It can strike anything
Just
within
5 feet?
10 feet of it.
Oh, 10 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Then I think what I want to do is move 5. I want to move 15 feet. And then I want to grab Sephel and pull him 5 feet toward the Guardian. Is that difficult? I think normally was that double movement to drag someone?
Double movement to drag someone, yes.
I'm more worried if it provokes.
It does.
Oh, you
because
think it'll
Scylla
provoke
moved in,
you?
it is now
Am
moving
I
out
leaving
of
its
range.
melee range?
Scylla entered and left. So Scylla's going to take the attack of opportunity.
Okay,
Gotcha.
okay.
That's another fucking natural 20.
Okay.
Better you than me.
And remember,
so true,
because
though, man.
it's in the dark, it has double the damage dice already. So, are we still doing
Is
our
it-
critical rules?
I mean, I didn't.
And
We've
whose
been
fault is
terrible.
that,
Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
All right, Sam. It's good. That's good. I like that.
Just saying.
Oh my god. You take 33 points of psychic damage as it like comes out and like swipes through your neck, and then
Okay,
disappears
okay.
into the shadows once again.
So, Sephel, though, I did move you 5 feet closer to the Guardian.
Okay.
And I saw where he disappeared, that ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Am I next to the ghost? I want to be
No.
next to it so I can hit it.
No longer.
So I
It's
would-
10 feet away from you. I'm pinging on the map.
To
currently.
the... I can't see a
To
pin.
the east of you. Sorry, maybe because I'm on the wrong layer.
Because that...
So you're
I'm
gonna
next to
drag
it?
Sephel 5 feet, then you're gonna let go, step forward, and attack.
Correct.
Okay. It's not an action
So
to
I use
drag
m-
somebody.
Just movement.
Okay, all right. Just double
So
check.
I moved 15 feet to Sephel, dragged him 5 feet for 10 feet of movement, putting me at 25, and then I moved 5 feet to the left to be within melee of the ghost.
Okay, all right. And now you're gonna strike out. It is
Yeah.
incorporeal in shadow, so you're attacking at
Okay.
disadvantage.
I attack the air. Okay, that's a 4 plus 14 for 18 to hit.
That's still a hit, surprisingly.
Okay. Okay. Then my first attack then. I feel like I should probably amp this up. Sephel's like heavily breathing.
It's because he sees Nobon with his mighty spells, and he's like, "Wow, I shouldn't have shunned him. He's a fantastic lover."
Okay, then
What you bumping up?
I'll just say that I precision attack that so I can add this.
Okay. All right.
21.
21 points of damage.
Correct.
Lovely.
And then I will take my second attack.
Okay.
That one is a 17 to hit. I rolled a 3.
That is a hit.
Same thing. This one's not as good. That's 19 points of damage.
Still a lot of heckin' damage. Yeah. All right. You hear more cries from these shadowy creatures. Sussaro, you are up.
Sussaro is going to do a perfectly executed combat roll from the piano stool to next to the Spirit Guardian.
Nice.
Upon
I like that.
landing in a perfect 3-point stance, he's going to whip his little ring of elemental command and cause the holy oil or holy water that pathetically splattered on the floor to shoot upward and into the demon that's floating above.
Okay, cool. Make that ranged attack roll.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say it turned into a pitiful puddle before because this is like your first time using the ring, right?
Yeah, sure is.
You're like, oh shit, this is weirder than I thought.
I've only used it to make stairs before, so I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
But waterbending holy water isn't really your thing?
Yeah.
I mean, not yet. Well, it's improving. That is a 19 plus modifier, which takes us, I believe, to a 26.
That is a hit.
Oh, yeah. 2d6, that's 5, doubled because it's vulnerability to 10 points of radiant damage.
Nice. You hear it scream out, but it's still not dead, but you can see it like peeled into its skin and it's like ripping through its body quite horrendously.
You foul creature.
At you.
Face my wrath. Come at me, bro.
Come at it, bro.
2 questions. One, now that I've actually hit with the holy water, is it still usable with control water, or is that no longer? Wait, I'm leaning no, but I wanted to check with you.
I'm leaning no as well.
Cool.
Just because I imagine it hitting it and like kind of evaporating like acid like into its skin and stuff like that. So yes, it is gone.
Then in that case, I will with my remaining movement, I will crawl underneath the Spirit Guardian like a tiny little baby.
Okay. Sephel, it is your turn.
Okay. So there is supposedly a ghosty directly to the left of Scylla. Because that's what she was whacking.
Correct.
And then the other one, can I see on the ceiling where there was like a bunch of bubbling steam and screaming ghosty boy?
I would say you definitely saw like the steam and stuff appear, but it was only momentarily. But
sure.
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay. Which one do I want to kill here? I'm going to... Okay, no, I can make this work either way. I'm going to shoot a celestial burst at the one on the ceiling.
Nice.
That's going to be at disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta give these shadowy guys something.
Okay, so with disadvantage, that is a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. It's going to take 3d8 radiant damage.
Let's
Don't bother rolling damage. It all of a sudden just appears and just falls, thuds, and you can see it's like only semi-corporeal. But it has these long, horrible horns that kind of loop backwards, these long elfin-like ears, just slicked back, black, like obsidian hair, this muscular upper torso, these crazy long arms ending with these long claws and these like shadowy like wings all around it. And it begins to, as its like semi-corporeal body hits the ground with a thud, it just starts to begin to like sizzle away.
Thanks,
and
I hate it.
You immediately are like, that ain't no fucking ghost. That looks demonic.
Is this something that we have fought before?
It is not.
Okay, brand new. And then, since I only used a cantrip, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
Where am I going here? Let's get next to the piano.
All right. Poof! You moved.
I done moved. And actually, since that was my bonus action and no movement, I'm going to use my movement to get all the way in the corner.
Okay.
Smart.
Good. Good. This big O-Rog is just hiding in the corner like, don't touch me. My mind, it's fragile.
My brain hurts.
My brain. And
not from being so massive like it's used to.
Alright, this other shadowy creature is pretty pissed off at you, Scylla. However, how will it go about this? Nope, it's going to attack you from the shadow. That is...
With its claws.
With his claws. That is going to be a 27 to hit. Or no, wait. No,
Oh, yeah.
22 to hit. Big difference.
Still hits.
Okay. Here comes the damage. You take 13 points of psychic damage. As it rips into you and then once again disappears and moves. And that is the end of its turn. It's Nobalm's turn, and as he sees nothing happen with his guardian, he's like, motherfuck. He calls out to you, Sussaro, and he goes,
Where is it gone?
and you, Sussaro, see that it is actually only 10 feet away diagonally to the north east or northwest of Noban.
Noban, it's about 10 feet away to your northwest. Like, if north is this way and west is this way, it's right there.
He's like, say less! And he's going to cast Sacred Flame, which they are going to have advantage on the save because he can't see.
Yeah.
They do succeed, so they don't take any damage, but this bright light appears.
To the left, Noban, to the left!
Its bright light appears.
I
and all
thought
of
you
a
said
sudden-
weast.
Weast? This creature becomes fully corporeal for a moment. And you can see, like, even that ghosty bottom half becomes, like, these horrible bent back legs and clawed feet. And it's just, like, ducking from the light. And then as the light fades, it disappears once more. All right. That is Scylla's turn now. Go on, Scylla.
And that one that appeared briefly was the one that was next to me.
You believe so,
understanding.
yes, because the other one fell from the ceiling and died. Yes.
That's right. Thank you. All right. So then I want to get down about 5 feet next to where that creature had just appeared. And I will swing out in the direction that it was standing in.
Please don't.
21 to
Don't
hit.
hurt me. We could be friends. That's it.
I do not want to be friends with you. And I will roll. Ooh, poorly. 16 points of damage.
You feel you like hit solid mass as this creature all of a sudden becomes corporeal, and he's like, "You didn't want to be friends. May your gills fill with sand, bitch." And he falls back and dies.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No.
And that is it. You managed to
This
defeat these two shadowy, demon-esque creatures, and they begin to dissolve further. Nobon's guardian eventually disappears as you all kind of reconvene in this room, and you all hear these like what sounds like rocks slapping together, and you look up to the trapdoor up above, and you see all the gargoyles like peering in, and they're clapping like, "Good job, good job."
hate
We hate
them.
those guys. They fucking sucked.
Why did you not warn us they were here?
Ah, because they are our allies, of course. They will join us in the search in the labyrinth.
You said assholes wrong.
Good one.
True, though.
Good one. All right, you guys
Sephel,
are
what
all
creatures are these?
Yeah, DM, what creatures are these? Can I take a look?
Friggin' check.
That's what I'm asking. What do you want?
Roll an Arcana check.
Aw, shucks, that ain't no thing.
Ain't but a thing.
How's a 23 suit you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. You think these were shadow demons, if you can even imagine.
Ooh.
It's crazy. You're not gonna believe this. These are creatures known as shadow demons. The Dark One told me so.
I thought they were ghosts. Guess I was wrong.
It is a common misconception. See, ghosts are intangible. These hide in the shadows.
Well, you learn something new every day.
What
They
do
hurt
we need?
like a bitch.
Agreed. Is there
I'm
something?
very fucked up. I'm sitting at a good old 16 out of 80.
Problem.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that one attack messed me up real good.
And we're like fresh and ready to explore on a brand new day, and it's like, oh, actually, Sephel's almost dead again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, it took 2 hits.
Again.
Well,
it's up to you guys how you want
get the magic items out of the
heal.
piano.
Yeah, let's take a look at the stuff in the piano. We can either take a short rest before we head out of here, or if we're gonna go quickly, I can bug Nobon.
I mean, you
So
can
you
use
said-
rest and use your hit die and stuff like that, and save spells, unless
Yeah.
you want it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
really
what
up
I'm
to you.
feeling.
That's sort of my thought.
I think it's a good idea.
You said both of the magic signatures that I was getting from the detect magic are inside the piano?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, let's open that bad boy up.
Two of you can roll me D100s.
I will roll one.
Get in there, Andrew.
Oh yeah.
$98.
Whoa.
39.
Okay. 39. Where'd my table go? Memento. Okay. All right. You see that there is a tall, let me get out the whole description here. You see this large, long brass staff that has this flame motif all kind of down the central handle, and then what almost looks like a brazier / censer up towards the top with these 2 prongs coming up from the top of it there. And then what did you pick up? Roll again for me, Brendan. What did you get, your number?
It was a 98.
98.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna believe this. It's another dragon egg.
Nope. It ain't
Is it another
that.
legendary item?
You open up the piano, and inside you see 2 very interesting items that we will discuss next time.
Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the episode. 2 quick announcements for you. You've already heard us say it 100 times. We have a Discord. What are you waiting for? Get in here. We have so many amazing like-minded DMs in there. A lot of players as well, people new to D&D. Some people have been in there a long time, and everyone's just having a nice time sharing tips, tricks, talking about one-shots, talking about Curse of Strahd, talking about Out of the Abyss, all the things. So definitely think about joining us. You can find the link to join our Discord at linktree.com/themadnesstable. You can also find our other social media links there, including our TikTok. And boy howdy, Andrew Walker has been killing it on TikTok, posting the most random mad memes you had ever seen. So definitely consider following us there as well. Lastly, if you've made it this far, consider leaving us a 5-star review in whatever podcatcher you're currently listening. 5-star reviews are instrumental in pushing us up the charts and getting us in new listeners, which is really what we're looking for to get the name out there. So consider doing that for us. We would be forever in your debt. But that's all for now. And we will see you in the next episode when...